The Internet, a sprawling digital landscape of information, connection, and commerce. It's a world where billions of people interact, share, and create every single day. Most of us navigate its familiar surface, the surface web, where search engines readily guide us. Here we find the websites we visit daily, from social media platforms to news outlets and online stores. But beneath this familiar facade lies a hidden realm, shrouded in anonymity and whispered about in hushed tones. This is a place where the rules of the surface web do not apply. This is the dark web, a digital underworld often portrayed as a breeding ground for illicit activities and a haven for cyber criminals. News headlines frequently highlight its dangers, painting a picture of a lawless digital frontier. Like any underworld, the dark web evokes a sense of mystery and danger, attracting the curious and the adventurous. It's a place where anonymity reigns supreme, and identities are often hidden behind layers of encryption. Its very name conjures images of shadowy figures engaged in illegal transactions and nefarious plots. The dark web is often depicted as a shadowy marketplace for drugs, weapons, and stolen data. While these depictions are not entirely unfounded, they present an incomplete picture of this complex and often misunderstood digital domain. The dark web is more than just a den of iniquity. It is a multifaceted space with various uses and users. The reality of the dark web is far more nuanced. It is a place where privacy-conscious individuals, political activists, and journalists can communicate securely, away from prying eyes. It is a place of contradictions, where the lines between right and wrong, legal and illegal, become blurred. Here, the same tools that protect whistleblowers can also shield criminals. To understand the dark web, we must venture beyond the sensationalized headlines and explore its depths with a discerning eye. We need to look past the fear and intrigue to see the full spectrum of its existence. This exploration will take us beyond the familiar territory of our everyday online experiences and into the shadowy corners of the digital world. It requires a willingness to confront the unknown and to question our assumptions. It is a journey not for the faint of heart, but one that promises to shed light on a hidden facet of the internet that is as fascinating as it is unsettling. By delving into the dark web, we can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities and contradictions that define our digital age. To truly grasp the nature of the dark web, we must first understand where it fits within the broader digital landscape. The internet, as we know it, is a vast and complex entity, with multiple layers that serve different purposes and cater to various needs. Imagine the internet as an iceberg. The tip, visible above the waterline, represents the surface web, the part we access through everyday search engines like Google. This is the most familiar part of the internet, where we spend most of our online time. This is where we find familiar websites, online stores, news portals, and social media platforms. These sites are indexed by search engines, making them easily accessible to anyone with an internet connection. Beneath the surface lies the deep web, a vast repository of information inaccessible to conventional search engines. This layer is much larger than the surface web and contains a wealth of data that is not meant for public consumption. This hidden trove includes personal email accounts, online banking portals, cloud storage services, and password-protected databases. These are the areas of the internet that require specific credentials to access, ensuring that sensitive information remains secure. Access to the deep web typically requires authorization, such as a username and password. This layer is crucial for maintaining privacy and security in our digital interactions. Further down, concealed in the darkest depths of the iceberg, lies the dark web. This is the most enigmatic and least understood part of the internet, shrouded in mystery and often associated with illicit activities. This clandestine network operates on top of the existing internet infrastructure but utilizes specialized software and protocols to maintain anonymity. Tools like the Tor browser are essential for accessing this hidden realm. Unlike the surface web, where websites are indexed and easily discoverable, dark websites are intentionally hidden, their addresses concealed from conventional search engines. This makes them difficult to find without the right tools and knowledge. The dark web is not a place you stumble upon accidentally. It requires a deliberate effort to access, and a certain level of technical know-how to navigate its hidden pathways. Accessing it requires deliberate effort and the use of specific tools designed to navigate its hidden pathways. The Tor browser, for instance, routes your connection through multiple servers to obscure your identity and location. It is within this shrouded realm that we find the anonymity and freedom from surveillance that attract both those with legitimate reasons for anonymity and those seeking to exploit its cloak of secrecy. The dark web offers a unique environment where privacy is paramount, but it also harbors risks and challenges that must be navigated with caution. Entering the dark web is akin to navigating a labyrinth with hidden passages and secret doorways. The most common tool for this digital descent is the Onion Router, more commonly known as Tor. Originally developed by the US Navy for secure communication, Tor has become synonymous with the dark web, providing a gateway to this hidden realm. Tor works by routing internet traffic through a series of volunteer-operated servers located around the globe. This process, known as onion routing, encrypts the data multiple times and bounces it through several relays, effectively obscuring the user's IP address and location. Websites on the dark web utilize the .onion top-level domain, which is not indexed by traditional search engines. These cryptic addresses, often a string of random letters and numbers, can only be accessed using the Tor browser. Once connected, users can access a range of hidden services, from anonymous forums and marketplaces to secure messaging platforms and whistleblower sites. While Tor provides a gateway to the dark web, it is essential to remember that anonymity is not absolute. Law enforcement agencies and cybersecurity experts have developed sophisticated techniques to monitor dark web activity and de-anonymize users who engage in illegal activities. The dark web, shrouded in anonymity, has become a digital bazaar where virtually anything can be bought or sold. This hidden part of the internet is not indexed by traditional search engines and requires special software such as Tor to access. It is a place where privacy is paramount and users can operate without revealing their identities. It is here that we find the infamous darknet markets, online marketplaces offering a dizzying array of illicit goods and services. These markets are often set up like any other e-commerce site, complete with product listings, customer reviews, and even dispute resolution systems. From drugs and weapons to stolen data and counterfeit documents, these clandestine bazaars operate outside the bounds of traditional law enforcement. The anonymity provided by the dark web makes it difficult for authorities to track down and shut these operations. Hacking services are also readily available on the dark web. These services range from simple website defacements to more complex operations like data breaches and ransomware attacks. Skilled cybercriminals offer their expertise for hire, providing services such as website hacking, data breaches, and distributed denial of service (DDoS) attacks. These services can be purchased with cryptocurrencies, adding another layer of anonymity to the transactions. These services can be used for malicious purposes, such as stealing sensitive information or disrupting online businesses. The impact of these activities can be devastating, leading to financial losses and compromised personal data. However, the dark web is not solely a haven for criminal activity. It also serves as a refuge for those seeking to protect their privacy and communicate securely. It also provides a platform for individuals seeking anonymity for legitimate reasons. Journalists, activists, and whistleblowers often use the dark web to avoid surveillance and censorship. Journalists, activists, and whistleblowers operating in repressive regimes utilize the dark web to communicate securely and share sensitive information without fear of censorship or reprisal. This secure communication can be a lifeline for those working under oppressive conditions. The dark web also hosts hidden forums and communities dedicated to a wide range of interests, from cryptography and cybersecurity to political activism and social justice. These forums allow users to discuss and share information on topics that might be censored or monitored on the surface web. These online spaces provide a platform for like-minded individuals to connect, share information, and engage in discussions that might be deemed controversial or dangerous in the real world. The ability to speak freely and anonymously can foster a sense of community and support among users. The content of the dark web is as diverse as the people who inhabit it. From illegal activities to legitimate uses, the dark web reflects the full spectrum of human behavior. It is a reflection of the broader human experience, encompassing both the darkest impulses and the noblest aspirations. The dark web is a complex and multifaceted space that defies simple categorization. Understanding the motivations and activities of those who navigate this hidden realm is crucial for comprehending the complex and often contradictory nature of the dark web. By exploring this shadowy part of the internet, we can gain insights into the broader issues of privacy, security, and freedom in the digital age.